gems, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today is an exciting one because we're doing one of the very first builds over on Kakariko. We are making a market style area for Gerudo and I'm really happy with how it came out, so let's just jump straight into it. Gerudo is in the desert area of Hyrule, so I used these frozen arches in the yellow custom design because they actually look a lot like sand, which I thought was really cool. And then I have these simple panels with Gerudo custom designs on it, which is really awesome and really ties the whole thing together. I also found these really nice custom designs for stalls that are in Gerudo in the game, and festival items were my best friends because they just gave me that nice pop of colour. I also have this Gerudo floor tile which I was going to line the entirety of the sand with, but I decided I didn't like, so I instead just placed in front of each of the stalls to kind of look like they're on some kind of stone platform, which I really like. Gerudo City sells a lot of different items including jewellery and gems and fruits and stuff, so I decided to cover all of the stalls with those different items. As you can see, I used some of the prom crowns, some of the festival headpieces, and just like iron and gold and stuff like that, which you will see later on. Then I just went to town and started placing simple panels and frozen arches everywhere and started to build up the rest of the marketplace. As you can see, this build is really close to the airport, which I actually really like, but I did decide to build up and kind of enclose it so that it was disconnected from whichever build I will put next to it, and then just carried on placing stalls. I put a mixture of the festival ones and my own custom designed ones, and I found some really awesome custom designs online, which you can see in my previous video for my plans for this island. Whilst this is an awkward shaped area, I did have a lot of fun just placing items everywhere, and then I time traveled to the next day and it just looked so much better during the day. The frozen arches really do look like sand because they're not glowing, so that's a 10 out of 10. I then did that trick where you placed custom designs to make it look like they overlap each other and just kind of tweaked different areas, changed out some of the stalls, moved some of the pieces around. Yeah, just had a lot of fun being creative. I felt like this build really gave me the opportunity to do so, and then I looked at it from a different perspective and I just started to fall more and more in love with this build as I went along and just kept on placing different items down, really filling the area and making it feel really full and busy. I even used some of the custom costumes that I had found for Gerudo characters and placed them next to the stalls to make them look like they were working, which I thought was really sweet. Off camera, I managed to find Frank on a villager hunt, which was really exciting, and I moved him over to Gerudo because I felt like his house matched perfectly with the area. Now, I had to include this cornucopia because it literally took me so long to find. I went to Treasure Island, I tried to trade on Nookazon, I tried to do the event all over again, and it literally took me hours to get this cornucopia, so it had to be included. And then I kind of made his area the food area, you know, a little place where Link can come to buy some food to regain his health or restore his stamina. I then got to work on a little oasis area. There is a place in Gerudo called Kakariko Bazaar which has a huge oasis in the middle of it, so that was kind of my little homage here. And I built the whole thing on the first level and then realized I wanted it elevated, so I had to destroy the whole thing, build up the cliff and re-waterscape the oasis. I looked at it on my map and I thought it was really cute, and it came out the river mouth, which was perfect. And then I built up all the way around it, covered it in sand, and then placed coconuts everywhere. I then started to build up a foundation right next to the Able Sisters, which will house a super small build in the future, but I will not disclose what that will be yet. But I placed 2 brick staircases in front of it as well, which will be the walkway up to it, and I'm very excited to share that one with you because it involves another resident, which is really exciting. After that, it was a case of me just running around, placing even more stalls, even more items, and just decorating the place to make it look more and more like the market area in Gerudo. Now, it's not as structured and as square as the one in Breath of the Wild, but my island is going to be more of like the natural areas of Hyrule, including Kakariko and Hateno Village. So I really wanted to make this area kind of small so I can make lots of space for them. But once again, I'm really happy with how it came out. I quite like the coziness of it. It makes it feel more full and more busy. So we are at the end of the initial part of this Gerudo build, and I thought it was really cute to see Frank investigating the area, making sure his marketplace is tip top and in shape. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how this area came out. It's really colourful, it's really vibrant, and it just gives me Gerudo vibes. It gives me good positive energy, and I love walking through this area to get to different places on my island. I will also be adding Twiggy's house to this area, which you will see in a future build or when I find her. But yeah, I'm just really proud of how this area came out. It was a struggle, it took me a long time because the area is quite awkward, but I think I pulled it off and I think it looks great. That is it for today's video, gems. I know it was a short one, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!